about to get started. Probably gonna be on for like 2 hours here. Type in chat if you guys can hear me good. About to get the session started. Markets are definitely looking interesting. Lots to talk about. Just checking out the chat. Where's everybody tuning in from tonight? I just put the broker I use in the chat. Someone asked. You can trade gold on it, and it's fast withdrawals in crypto. You could, if you deposit with Ethereum, it's quick. You withdraw with Bitcoin, it's pretty quick. Sometimes I get my withdrawals same day or by the next day, by the next morning, by the next night. Most of the time, like not even a day max. So check it out. Check it out. It's what I use. It's how I get my withdrawals quick. Same day. So I can stack my Bitcoin more quickly. When I have a good day, if I have a good flip, I can quickly withdraw. Yeah, type in the chat where everybody's tuning in from. South Africa, what's up? Hong Kong, what's good? Hope everyone's ready. This is our first session of the week. We were on a lot last week, man. Went over a lot last week. If you're tuning into the live streams, we were here pretty much every day last week, and there was a lot of information covered that we've gone on every single stream. If you go back since day one, you'll see a lot of knowledge, a lot of things to take away, and then a lot of key things in those moments when we were on the streams. A lot of key analysis on some things. We've talked a lot about Bitcoin. We've talked a lot about Bitcoin on these sessions. Bitcoin's looking really good. Today was a big day. A lot of people were expecting price to push up today. It's in a good zone right now. We're going to cover it right now. But the interesting thing is my green box. Where's my green box? My green box. So this is an interesting thing that I want to talk about, because I drew this on like December. This green box, let me find. If you're in my Trade Talk channel on my Instagram or in the Telegram, I'll drop some things in those from time to time. Like if you follow me on Instagram, if you're in this Telegram, you'll see from time to time I'll drop little things when I think it's relevant. In Discord, I drop way more. So if you're in the Discord, it's more like every day in the Discord. But in Telegram, it's sometimes I'll drop some things in Telegram or in my Instagram if you follow me. But if you're in the Discord, that's where I'm dropping things way more frequently about the market. The green box, I was talking about this often. And where is it actually? There's a better picture of it. Interesting enough, it's not showing it. There it is. The green box from December to February. I've been expecting for months now, not you know, not that this is anything new for me, but for months now, I've been expecting what's going on right now and maybe what's coming. The market is in an interesting state right now, leading up to what I've had planned for the last year, the last 6 months, the last 8 months. You can go back on my YouTube and you can see I posted a video 11 months ago. So when I say like the last year, there's a video I posted April 25th. And then there was a video I posted in July. So there's been some crypto videos I posted. That's the wrong section. Let's go here. How do we click the playlist? I think the first video was Time is Running Out. 8 months ago, 11 months ago. There it is. 11 months ago. I titled it "Time is Running Out." So time is running out. What's happening with Bitcoin? Go watch that video, especially if you're a beginner still, because you'll learn some things from that video too. The title was "Time is Running Out," and the analysis I did at the end of that video was spot on. That was when Bitcoin was around $40,000. It ended up trading up. Everything I went over in that video happened. I said it's either going to go up and come down more, or we're going to come down and then go up. That was 11 months ago. And then, made another video in July when Bitcoin was crashing. It was crashing in the summer. And I said, this is the perfect time to get ready to buy it. In that video, I said Bitcoin's not at 100,000 yet. Everyone was freaking out because it was crashing down to 50,000. And I said, everyone's freaking out. It's not 100K yet. That was 6 months ago. I was literally recording this video. I was on vacation making this video. I was in Italy. I had a nice, 5-star hotel, like a really nice hotel there in Venice. Went just to get some content, chill. I was saying then, we'll probably see Bitcoin come down to 50. After 50, you can go watch that video. I said you can expect it to be around 90,000 after. So everything you're seeing right now, like some of you guys are maybe just getting on the charts for the first time. And you're like, everything that's happened so far is stuff that I've been preparing for, planning for. And there's things that I've highlighted in some videos, even 2 months ago, before Bitcoin exploded, when we were at in the 60s, below 70. I made a key video saying the elections are coming. It's crazy. Some of the videos that get the lowest views are where the key sauce is, where I'm literally saying, watch the market, pay attention. And this was before elections, right? A lot of things. If you've been following the channel, make sure you subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss anything that I post, because I've only posted 6 crypto videos, but if you watch every single one, they're at the right time, the right information at the right time. I've only posted 6 crypto videos, but if you go back, it's the right time, right information. So some interesting stuff there, because everyone's like, oh my god, Bitcoin, it went up really fast yesterday. Before today, big day, Trump inauguration. One thing I've been talking about is this green box for a while. I drew this green box in December because I looked back at Bitcoin a year ago and I recognized the price action it was making a year ago between December and February, and then February, March it ran. But even the price action before December, February, you can look at this chart and you can see December and February look really similar to how December and February look right now. Or I started drawing this box on December 14th. I think I started drawing this box a little bit before this. A little bit before this screenshot. And for me, it was I understand time in the market. There's time in the market. And a volatile asset like Bitcoin can do anything in days and weeks. But we know months from a certain point, it's going to be trading higher than it is here, or even if it goes lower. So the idea of this green box is it's going to stay in this green box. That's what I was saying. It could go a bit lower, maybe 88. 88 was what I kept saying. Maybe 88 gets hit. We're going to cover it tonight and where it's at tonight and what could happen next, maybe in the next week. How it could maybe drag this week, what could happen this week going into next week. Because obviously there's been a lot happening in the market the last 48, 72 hours. You can look at the price action. If you notice, there's a red line right here marked at September, right? September right there. September is a month that could often make like a low, because usually July, August are bearish, or usually August, September is bearish, or August leading into September can usually be bearish. July, it could be like July leading into August, August leading into September, a bearish time of the market. September forms a low. So if you study Bitcoin's chart, you go back and you study, you'll often see a low formed in September. That low typically holds going into October, November, December. December is typically a month that can offer both gains and losses. December can go up, it can go down, it can go up, it can go down, it can go up, it can go down. It can go up and down, offer both gains and losses. These are things that I mentioned back on December 14th and December 22nd. I actually mentioned this, right? When I first started talking about this, to study the December-February trend. And I even talked about how typically December is a month. It's not showing here like it shows in Trade Talk. There's a part in here where I talk about typically December is a month where the market offers both gains and losses. I think that was actually in the beginning over here. Yeah, that was on December 13th. See, December 13th, I remember these dates when I started talking about this. Because it's doing basically what, to understand from all this, basically, long story short, it's doing what it's done, right? It's doing what it's done, right? December historically has brought both gains and losses for Bitcoin, but recent trends suggest positive movement could be on the horizon. People ask, so the reason I'm going over Bitcoin right now is because some of you, I'm really up right now, despite the altcoins being down, and Ethereum's sleepy. Ethereum's chilling. Solana's up, XRP's up, HBAR. There's a few coins like Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, HBAR, Ethereum that are holding my portfolio high right now, because I'm not sitting on a bag of alternative coins or a bag of meme coins. Even though I have a lot of alternative coins, right, in terms of quantity, in a situation like this, the weight, in a situation like right now, the weight is on which side? Like, what is the number one coin? What's number one, right? People always ask, what's the best crypto? Well, if all you were buying the last year was Bitcoin, right now you'd feel like you had the best crypto, because you'd be looking at every other coin like, glad I'm not holding that and I've just been buying Bitcoin, right? I'm glad I'm just holding my Bitcoin, because yeah, Bitcoin just took a nice drop, but it's still at 101,000. Meanwhile, you have a lot of your alternative coins that are taking a hit, right? Obviously, there's a more significant loss of value there when it comes to your dollars and your holdings and your store value, right? So people always ask, what's the best coin, Evan? And obviously, there's so many coins you can buy. Like, I'm holding like 30 coins. Some of them are crappy coins. I'll use that word for terms. Some of them are crap coins. I could still make money on them. And some of them are really good coins that no matter what really situation, I can really hold and trust holding, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Like, Solana's doing really great right now. This past weeks hit a new all-time high. Nice pullback coming. Trend line break. Maybe we're going for that trend line retest. We took out all that trend line liquidity. Pretty much like double trend line there. You can see on Solana, ripped up. But even in a situation like here, when the market was here, what were all the other altcoins doing? Bleeding, meme coins. So people always ask, what's the best crypto? I'll always say Bitcoin, because how it, in certain situations, how it holds its value. Like, obviously, when the altcoins go up much more significantly later on, there's a difference. But in times like now, like Bitcoin, well, I think yeah, Bitcoin and Solana are just number 1 and 2 for me. Then Ethereum and then XRP. Everything else though is like, you know, I have a lot of quantity. Everything else is like bleeding out right now. Like, all right, ICP's all right, a little bit below 10. Just bought some ICP. Lenny's chilling 52. Ethereum's just really asleep, but loading up. Like everyone's talking bad about Ethereum. Like Ethereum. When's it gonna move? If you put every single one of your crypto charts pretty much next to Bitcoin, it's here, right? Wow, everything's here. And yesterday's price is not today's price, as you can see. I mean, it depends on what you know about crypto. I'm recording a lot of videos. I got a lot of videos in my vault, on my hard drive. Probably like 80 hours of content between Forex, gold, crypto. Long videos, 30 to 45 minute videos, like 80 hours of content probably. And I have lessons on crypto that involve understanding centralized and decentralized. That's what you got to understand. And there's decentralized and centralized. I don't want to get into that because that's a long training. That's a long different training. I want to go over the charts. Coinbase is the biggest one in the world when it comes to like a regular centralized exchange. Kraken, Coinbase, those are some big names. Where you could keep your crypto is on something like this, which is called a ledger, right? There's a lot to learn in terms of storage, platforms, exchanges. Where everybody usually starts with is Coinbase, and then like Coinbase Wallet. That's where I started. And I still use Coinbase, but where I started many years ago was Coinbase. So honestly, I'd start on a user-friendly thing like that. Because time in crypto, you learn so much more. Even at my level, there's just so much more to learn about things. So time in the market, you learn more. But that's definitely a good question. Like, what could go way more on that? But coins right now, I mean, there's so many that you could be grabbing. Ethereum soon. Like, if you're holding altcoins, you want Ethereum to start moving. If you look at the chart, and we mark some key levels here, we could go $3,000. Seems like there's some demand there around that 3,000 level. You can see when we bled out, we dropped from 4,000, right? Best strategy for XAU. Watch all my videos and hop on the sessions. You'll learn. Hop on every day. You'll learn. We go over XAU every single session. So just stay on the sessions. You'll learn and watch my videos. It's understanding XAU. Once you understand XAU, it's different. There's strategies, yeah. But when you understand XAU, the times of the day that it moves, how it usually moves at certain times of the day, what you're really waiting for those of you guys that are holding altcoins, I know a lot of people are probably holding altcoins on here, right? Those are taking a hit. What you really need is Ethereum to wake up. If you look at $3,000 here, so I marked a line here, 3,000. So what you can do with crypto, guys, and you can do this with gold. You can mark whole numbers. So if you're looking for an entry, like where should I buy, where should I sell, especially in trading it, you can get entries at different prices. I'll show you on Bitcoin because I like to do this on Bitcoin, but Ethereum is also a really good example because there's really good ways to do this on Ethereum as well. So like when you look at ETH, you can start off by doing some of these prime numbers like 4,000, 3,000. Way down here at the bottom, I marked 2,000. The bottom red line. I know my camera might be in the way a bit, but that's 2,000. So when you look left, when you look at Ethereum right now, we're above 3,000. We're at like $3,243 right now. Trump's inauguration today. That's the big day everybody's been waiting for. You can see the market didn't, it had a nice dip today, but it's relatively like Bitcoin. Like, yeah, it went up and it came down. It's where we're gonna talk about Bitcoin more soon, but let's just go back to Ethereum and finish with that. Come back to Bitcoin. So 3,000 is a key level I'd keep an eye on. Like, if the market can stay above that level, then we really have support, demand in the market. You can look to the left and you can see way earlier, like last year, a couple of times the market was there. And then we broke that level and we stayed underneath it for a while. So now we've been above it for some time. Like if you consider the market's been above $3,000 since it broke it on November, right? With Trump winning. You can see there's a rally and Ethereum made its way all the way up to 4,000. So you could see it first started to move in November. November 4th was right here when Trump won, was right here. So since November like 7th, 8th, or no, let's say, no, 10th. Since here, we've been above $3,000. So there's demand there. Can't see the screen. Should be able to see my screen, guys. No? Someone said I can't see my screen. Should be good. So since here, we've been above 3,000. So the market has spent... Yeah, type in the chat. Let me know. So the market has spent like the last... How many days is that? 73 days. Just above... Yeah, there's been a lot of up, down, days down. But when you look at this, we've been above this 3,000 for... All right, dope. Some months now. November, December... Now pretty much all January. Almost 3 months. It's going to be maybe if we stay above this towards the end of the month. Now another thing we can note out is we can take our trend line. So we have tools here. And if you're new to TradingView, you might see all these like, whoa, there's pitchforks, channels. Honestly, I pretty much just use 2 of these. And I've been trading for 10 years. I don't use all the channel stuff or pitchforks, all that. Yeah, like to each their own. I'll say you don't need it. But we could take a trend line, right? If you study a concept of trading, trend lines, right? We have a nice trend line here. Okay? So that's good. It's good that that's forming. All right, I'll show you what I mean. If we look to the left, there's like a similar, like one of these right here. This builds a nice downtrend line that eventually the market breaks. Trend lines can be used for a few things, right? You could have a market that's in an uptrend. I like to use it for the liquidity, understanding, okay, there's a trend line here. The market's gonna break that trend line, right? That's what I like using it for, is understanding where the liquidity is. Most traders will look at the trend line as, okay, I'm going to sell it at the trend line. A lot of times the market will end up doing something like this and breaking the trend line. So there's different ways to use trend lines. There's the counter trend line, and then there's a trend line that goes with the trend, right? There's like the trend line that's going with the trend and the structure of the market, the direction that the market's in. I like to grab these trend lines and find, once you've done it enough time, you'll have a good eye for it, right? So Ethereum, I like its chart because what's building up here. We have a nice downtrend line. So we would call this a counter trend line, guys. All right. This is building up. As long as we stay above 3,000 until like February, we'll be good. Like price hit 3,000. If you have trader eyes, maybe some of you guys got trader eyes. Type in the chat if you got trader eyes. Type in the chat. Who's got trader eyes? I won't even say. I'll just be quiet. I'll just see. I won't even say what it is. Right? Can you guys? Anybody got trader eyes building up here? I got the inauguration on here. Had it on the TV. Who has trader eyes? Who can see this? Who can see what's going on here potentially? All right, you got this break of structure up on this after a huge liquidity drainage. So for now on Ethereum, like when you're looking at price structure right now, you want like this is holding. Slow day for the market because it was U.S. holiday right today. The broader market, if the broader market's closed, Bitcoin's still open. Like you still have price fluctuation, but up and down. Look at Ethereum, up, down. There's been some big buys lately too on Ethereum. So you might see a little accumulation here. Building up, right? See someone just put in the chat. So we want this to hold. We'd really want this. Like price could come back to 3,000 and test it again. But there's demand here. There's demand at and above 3,000, like lower 3,000s. Think about if you have a price scale. So Mark Douglas teaches this. You have like 0 to 10. So let's say right now 3,000 is 0. You have lower numbers like 3,100, 3,200, right? Lower 3,000s. Lower 3,000s, that would be like 3,100, 3,200, right? Primer numbers like that. In terms of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin just hit 110,000, right? 110, 10, that can be your 10, that's your new 10. Right, so what's your 0? Your 0 is 100K right now for Bitcoin, right? Right now you're at 101,000. So what's that? That's 1. It's a lower 100, right? If we enter that, so like for instance the 90s, like 90,000 was, what was 90,000? 90,000 was 0, right? 100,000 was 10. Right, so when you're at prices like 91, you see prices like 91, 92 holding lower 90s. Many things I talked about, right? I've been talking about this for months. I've been talking about this every price through 80, 90, 90, 100, 100, and 110 now. 90 is like your 0, right? At one point, 90 was like 10. At one point, 90 was like a high. Price broke above it. Price stays above 90, right? I'm in buys on Bitcoin. It's in my zone still. It's been holding. I'm in buys. I'm going to hold it. I'm not going to trade gold until New York tomorrow because I'm in these Bitcoin buys and they're pretty big now. It's like full lot basically right now. So I'm going to teach you how to enter now. Yeah, I'm going to go over the entry because you wouldn't want to enter at one price. But this, like you want to enter at, maybe you make a zone and you see, okay, 100K. I'm going to enter at 101. Or I could enter at 102, 101, 100. Like 3 different entries, 4 different entries, $500, $1,000 apart. Because the price is pretty volatile. So if you look right now, we'd want to see if 100K holds pretty much today, tomorrow. If 100K doesn't hold, I'll tell you where we're going to go. 95. More likely, we'll go to 95 if 100K doesn't hold. If we don't hold 100K, we'll probably push close, try to find maybe 95,000 if we don't hold this 100K on Bitcoin. And 95, if it goes down to 95, that's going to suck for altcoins. but Bitcoin's still at 95,000, right? Right now, it's going into the night, so everybody was just really focused on Trump's inauguration right now, right? So you're gonna go into London session. Everyone was just focused on Trump inauguration, Trump inauguration. What do I buy? What do I buy? What do I buy? Market's gonna go up. Market's gonna go up, right? Now everybody's gonna go to sleep, right? And they're gonna wake up and maybe price is higher. That's maybe what I think. Look what happened last night. In the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, Bitcoin's at 3 in the morning. It's at 100, almost 110. So now everybody would, they're doing their ball right now, the inauguration ball, right? Wow, 500,000 people watching that on live. So everyone's gonna go to sleep soon. Wake up. They're gonna go sleep. Maybe market pumps in London like it did last night. Last night I had a nice pump. Maybe today we do. That would be like the trade for the day, like seeing if today going into tomorrow it holds. Otherwise, tomorrow's New York session should be interesting, because the market wasn't open today, the broader market, right? And like the stocks and all that. You can see we hit 100. I was expecting it to come down. Not surprised we come down, because now we're testing that 100K. So like, I want to go back to Ethereum and then come back to this. I want to do that little training a bit again on ETH and then come back and do it on Bitcoin. If Ethereum if it breaks underneath 3,000, it would probably hit like 2,800. Like, it wouldn't go that much lower below it. Like, maximum pain would be like 2,700 if it went below. But personally, for how the market looks right now, I don't see it breaking 3,000. I think we could try to test it if this fails, but overall what it looks like it's setting up for is more something like this. Around these lower areas. Especially if we maintain and we stay above. Like, if we maintain, there's demand here, right? We hit 4,000, came right down, we dropped all the way back to 3. Especially if we maintain above all this. Remember, like I said, with Ethereum, since November 7th, it's like over 70 days ago, you gotta consider that the price has stayed above 3,000 since then. So the only like other thing I would see is if like the market goes for one more flush, is back to 3,000, potential entries there. Like, even if you were entering now 3,100, 3,000, and the market recovers, you'd be in really big profit, good trade. And it'd still be like lower entries, right? Even if it were to go like, if you look, there's an old resistance here around 2,800. It tried to get there, didn't get quite there, almost. You look at there's a resistance around 2,800 here, an old one here that was there for a while. It's kind of like 4,000 right now. 4,000's been a resistance for a while, right? That's a force level. So you can see that old resistance there, like that there. Now I see that would be probably maximum pain if it were to get to there. That old resistance there. So first it would be seeing if the market stays above 3,000 on ETH, maintaining that. These next couple of weeks, I would say it could be today, tomorrow. We're watching price every day, obviously, right? But this could be these next couple of weeks to be focused on, like if the market stays above 3,000. Bitcoin today, seeing how 100K holds, right? You mark prices like 90,000 on Bitcoin here. We can see 90,000. The market didn't really go below 90. It did for a very short period of time. We go 95,000. That's another good prime number. We'll look at gold. We're going to look at gold. We're going to be on for a bit. We go 100,000. I'll drop it in Discord after the videos. They're on YouTube. Mark Douglas. Go 105,000, but there's more. We could do. I was teaching this on Thursday last week. And 110 is up here, so every 5,000, you can look at key levels on Bitcoin like this. Every $5,000. You can mark them up, watch price, wait for these. These are better levels to wait for. You won't. So the thing about waiting is you're not going to catch every move the market makes, but waiting for these levels can get you good entries. You can see how close we came to 110. We pretty much tapped that. Came right down. If you look at some of these levels, there's support and resistance at them, but you're getting a lot of support at 90, 91, 92, that area. So for now, like honestly, just what like 100K, where this isn't the first time the market's done this. Last time we went above, it ran right back down to like 95. Every time we've gone above 100K, you can see what the price has done. There hasn't been like a retest of it or really much of a structured retest. Like you can look back here and see 100K. That was the first time we broke above 100K. We went back to 95. You can see the next time we got really above 100K, stretched above it, market went back to 95. So like if 100K doesn't hold, you could anticipate it trying to go closer back to 95. If 100K level doesn't hold tonight, maybe even in London, you'll see Bitcoin move a lot in London at times. Like last night, big pump, everyone's sleeping. Some music, they got some country music. Even to the left, we got like more of a structure now that the market's testing. We could say like there wasn't so much of that before. There was some of this area. There was one time we could see the price held above 100K and ran up, which was here. So maybe we get something like that where the price, we're retesting 100K and we hold it, we go back to 105. Or if the market's more in an uptrend, you know, we have had a lot of positive news, a lot of big buying situations in the market, especially with Ethereum. There's been some big Ethereum orders yesterday. I think tomorrow Michael Saylor will probably announce MicroStrategy just acquired X amount of Bitcoin. Probably tomorrow you'll see that news, because if you look what he posted on Twitter, where is it? I'll pull it up. So Michael Saylor on Twitter, I'll pull it up. Things will be different tomorrow. Well, he posted this on January 19th. He'll probably announce tomorrow a buy, unless he already did, probably in the morning. He also posted 8 hours ago. The company of the 47, just bought 47 million in Bitcoin. I saw this earlier. Look what I wrote. Funny. There's also this. So it's probably going to be more like, well, I'll tell you something interesting about this. The company of the 47th president of the United States, so Donald Trump, just bought 47 million in Bitcoin. The company. That's what I wrote. That's my crypto right there. If you want to follow me, Crying Crypto. If you're looking for like crypto news, just look at the things I repost. Like I repost a lot. Maybe it's fake news. They bought Wrapped Bitcoin, which is a completely different token. Okay. Wrapped Bitcoin. Wrapped BTC. Not Bitcoin. On Ethereum chain. And also owns $200 million worth of Ethereum. Their company has been buying Ethereum silently. All this. So the thing about that is like all this meme coin mania is going on. Everyone's altcoins are bleeding out now. Ethereum's still holding a decent value, right? Solana, Bitcoin. There's some coins that are performing well, like HBAR, XRP, right? But memes are down completely, like taking a hit. All the memes, like Pepe, Whiff, because of all this Donald Trump coin mania, right? I bought this at $8 and sold it at 68. So I made a good flip on this. Was able to acquire more Solana. A lot of meme coin mania with the whole Donald Trump coin. Everybody was really super hyped and super focused on it. Was this a good thing for the market? The timing was definitely interesting. You have now official Trump coin, which messed up. There was another Trump coin before this that once hit $17. It pretty much messed up that coin. There was a Trump coin, which Donald Trump is holding. That pretty much messed up this coin. This coin hit $17. Messed up a lot of meme coins because they're all like, all the meme coins are taking a hit right now, like just bleeding out. They could still keep dragging on because what's everybody buying now? Bitcoin. Everyone's buying Bitcoin. It's like, oh man. Or maybe ETH, Solana. The ETH, you might see a lot more volume pick up into ETH going into February. So I'll post some charts later tonight on this Ethereum. I'll do an Ethereum update in the Discord. Maybe like later in the night I'll do a write-up on this Ethereum chart later tonight. What's a good coin to buy right now? Well, any of your alts that you believe in already just had big pullback. Jupiter might be good because it's on the Solana. Solana like just showed that with the Trump coin mania things. It just showed you like Solana, you know. Good coins to buy on right now. Maybe Ondo. Ondo had a big pullback. What's Sui at? Sui's pulling back. It's still pretty high. Depends on how long you want to hold it for. So like if you have coins already that you believe in long term, you could, you know, some of them might be at better prices or better average prices. Chainlink has a lot of demand because the company that buys crypto for Trump, if I'm not mistaken, bought this as well. And Aave. Maybe ICP. That's a great crypto. I just bought some of that. That's kind of lower, not as higher. Like Sui's high. This is still low. Maybe setting up for alt season. If you know what ICP is, maybe that could be a good coin to look at. I'm holding ICP. A good amount of coins too. That may be a good coin to look at. Another coin that I bought a little bit of. Should have bought more. I know I said I was going to do a big buy and I haven't yet. I bought a little bit so far at like 42 cents, 50 cents. Gonna buy a little bit more. Actually a good amount more. Validity is a good buy because it's lower, and when Ethereum rips, there's over 1,000 holders now. If this coin were to get to like 5,000 holders, 10,000 holders, it would be at $10 a coin. Like if you look at the holders of this coin and the market cap and the liquidity that's there's liquidity for this coin that's locked. You could buy this coin and it could hit $1 and you could sell it. I'm not gonna sell this coin personally. I'm gonna hold it for 8 years, four more years. Next bull run, I want to hold this coin for next bull run. So personally, I'm not gonna sell it myself. staking it as well. So the good thing about this coin is you can reverse stake it and you can earn Ethereum, kind of like staking Ethereum, but you can also hold the token at the same time. So you can receive the upside of the token while you're gaining and generating Ethereum. Because if Ethereum's too expensive, like Ethereum's at $3,000, if buying one Ethereum right now might be out of your budget. If it's obviously a good amount to have. This is a coin that could get you quicker to that one Ethereum, or maybe half an Ethereum, whatever your goals are. Because when Ethereum moves back to 4,000, there's been more buyers on this coin. It moves with Ethereum. So when Ethereum goes up, this coin will go up. Notice how this coin's just chilling right now. It's not attached to the Bitcoin, meme coins, altcoins. It's like more attached to Ethereum. And if the buyers are strong, then the coin will stay strong with Ethereum as well. If Ethereum dumps, once Ethereum stops dumping, this coin will follow that. It correlates to Ethereum. So this is a good coin that will go. When Ethereum was at $4,000, it was at 90 cents. This time it'll be above $1. Those are good take profiters there, sellers that came into the market. But I'm going to buy this coin and ICP just because they're lower on the chart. I like where they are on the chart. So if you're looking, I would get in this coin before if you're looking to get in it before it's above 60 cents. Like above 60 cents, it won't go below 38 here. 38, it won't go ever below 38 cents, this coin. Just understand that. It won't ever go below 38. Even if people take profit, sell it, the price will stay above here. This support. That's how it was made. It was made to do that. We won't go back to 38 right now. Like the odds of it going there, like that's the lowest this coin you'll see it go. So above 60 is like getting it above 60. So if this coin gets to right now, if this coin gets to 5,000 holders, 10,000 holders, maybe in the next couple of years, the price could be, because right now it has 1,000 holders. With 900 holders, it hit 90 cents. So imagine 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 holders. This coin could one day, depending on the holders, if that grows and people understand the project, like you go look into it and what you can actually do, there's a utility there. And I'm going to make some videos on it and show you guys one day too. And I'll talk more about this coin on the session. That would be crazy to ride that. But that's the coin I'm getting right now. Once Ethereum moves, and it already started moving a bit, you'll see it pump up. I don't plan to sell this coin, but if you get in here, I was talking about it at 42 cents. If it hits $1, I'm not gonna sell. I'm just holding it. I'm gonna hold it for the next couple of years, 4 years, personally. If you're getting in this, or if some of you guys have it, you don't have to decide to do that based on what I'm doing, right? If it hits $1 quickly in the next month or goes above it, that's a quick flip. You can always take your profits and do with that, right? Me, I'm a holder. I'm holding it because it's new. I want to see where it could go in a couple of years from now, especially since it's correlated to ETH, which is really good. It's not so much like there's altcoins right now that are really bleeding out. That's one reason I like it too. Yeah, that's that. Let's go look at gold, Bitcoin a bit more. What's Bitcoin at? Right now, everyone's buying Bitcoin. Trump's in office. Maybe, I don't think he talked about crypto today. Did anybody watch the whole thing? No, I don't think they said anything crypto related today, right? Stock market 2.0 and Ondo. Look into Ondo news. BlackRock's was BlackRock supposedly accumulating them, or and stock market 2.0 by Ondo Finance coming in 2025. Maybe maybe there's something with Ondo. A lot of people have been saying. A lot of news on Ondo, ICP, HBAR, XRP, and obviously you got your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. We'll look at gold. I think I'm going to trade gold in New York tomorrow, just because what's it at? Probably should have held my buys. Yeah, gold, like, I'd be bullish. Ah, man, I should have held my buys. I knew it. Wow. Yeah, gold ripping. Sells, I would chill on gold. I think gold's bullish. You gotta study gold around this time of the year too. Nah, it looks like it wants to break this level more. Sells, we got sells. Damn, I should have held my buys. Maybe Bitcoin. I'm in Bitcoin buys. Maybe sells in New York for gold. Maybe later sells happen. I'm gonna be looking for Bitcoin buys, but right now with this candle, like the way the market corrected down, like it's above 2,700 now. Sells could be like maybe scalping. Like you could see if this level holds, scalping. Like if 27.25 holds, scalping wise. But it looks like it's trying to push up. Like if you look at gold, it's interesting. I talked about this last week. Thursday going into Friday reverse, but it literally already is being bought up beginning of the week. Like 27.25 area, you know, you could probably get some reactions here on gold. I want to see where gold's trading in London or New York tomorrow before I trade it, because I caught some buys early on. Should have held them, honestly. I knew this thing was going to go up. 27. Once it got above 2,700, I was looking for buys. 27.05 held. You can really see the more bullish here, looking more bullish here. Ultimately, I think it wants to get above this. Maybe trying to get above this. Maybe. You could probably scalp some sells in here. I'm not going to trade gold right now. I'm going to probably wait to see where it's at in New York. If sells don't work here, you look left. Like if you look a bit to the left at price here, I might be going for something like that where it breaks above. Then it does a sell. The sell comes back down to the area for a retest. So like if you're selling, you'd have to watch out for that. There could be a possible breakout. If you study gold, guys, you'll often see around this time of the year, like January, February, tends to be a bullish month for gold too. If you study gold and history. Jasmine could be a good entry, man. Everything like those types of coins, Jasmine, those types of alts really pulled back. Like the high roller alts. You can reverse stake it, and you can even take out a loan, like for the amount that you put. So you can, what I did is I bought, with the amount I bought, you can take out a loan. So if you look here, this is how much Ethereum has been generated in the treasury. There's a treasury that stakes Ethereum. So this is how much Ethereum Validity has acquired since it's been around. This is how much it's loaned out. But you're growing, like you're growing pretty much like staking. It's called reverse staking, right? If you collateralize these loans, you generate Ethereum every month. Right now, assets and validity, right now there's 126 Ethereum in the treasury. So it's done a lot. Most people are just holders. That's why the price, because most people are just holding. So if this coin were to ever reach double the amount of holders, like right now with the amount of volume and holders and liquidity now, it would definitely break $1 this time. So you go here, there's an app, and you can even, so let's say if you buy, like you got to connect, you can connect, any wallet that you're familiar with on Wallet Connect or like MetaMask, Uniswap, Uniswap, MetaMask. You can even find it on the Phantom wallet, Coinbase wallet. So the big thing is Paxo's, like, they're tokenized by Paxo Gold, so they're working with Paxo Gold. They want to use Paxo Gold as another way, another treasury. So instead of Ethereum, like there's going to be Ethereum. This is what they're working, the roadmap. If you look at the roadmap, they're trying to use Paxo Gold as another thing to get stakes. So how do I say this at a basic level here? So just like Ethereum, how when you stake Ethereum, you can generate Ethereum, right? Another thing that's going to go in the reserve would be Paxo Gold. That's something that they're working on, a roadmap they're working on, right? Paxo Gold, for those that don't know, it'd be Pax Gold, GLD, right? Yeah, Pax Gold. That's here. They have, in London, it's crypto. Pax Gold is basically gold, but in crypto, like this would be the spot price, I think, maybe right now. Maybe it'll catch up. What's the price of gold? Like price of gold on Forex, 27.25. Different prices here. Big market cap, $542 million market cap. A lot of holders. Someone's like, I'm bearish on Pax Gold. It's basically a coin that's just correlated to gold. It's backed by gold. Like you could you could hold it as a token. That's just like, okay, I'm holding gold. So like, let's say you're holding Bitcoin. You're like, I want to sell my Bitcoin, but I could put it into Pax Gold, and it's like holding gold. It's gonna move like gold, basically. Little price difference here. But yeah, when you look left here, like there's demand to gold. There's rising conflict going on in the world too, like whole Israel thing. That was a go in the East. So like if you did, I posted even on Friday. That could be fueling also gold. Like gold, it could be more bullish. If you look left here, so this level, like I wouldn't trust it as much now since there's been a sell at it, and the sell didn't reverse price. Like it more corrected price, maybe showing it wants to take it up more. When you look at gold, sells could be aggressive right now, because when you look at what's happening in the middle, like the East, and some of the rising tension in the world there. It'd be an interesting level to watch. Like you could get sells there. The next level would be 27.50. Like if price just keeps ripping up, if price keeps going up, you want to kind of sit on your hands in this situation and try to get as close to 27.50. That would be sort of the next prime number on gold there. Because right now we're testing 27.25, but it is looking more bullish at the moment on gold. I would sit on my hands. Just because how we've started the week bullish, and a lot of times, like if you go on gold and you mark Monday, mark where Monday is, like I've done this a few times with you guys, probably many times. If you've been on the stream so far, like I've done this example a few times. So like Monday. Has anybody been on a stream where I've shown this? Type in the chat. Let me see. Let me see if we got any OGs in here or anybody who's been on stream. Let me see who's tuning in. You can buy it on Uniswap. I would buy it directly here. Well, you could buy it like real quickly if you want to buy it real quickly. Phantom Wallet, Uniswap, Coinbase Wallet. If you want to utilize the token, you want to get Ethereum, or you want to buy more of the token because you can get a loan. What people have done, what people who buy, is they'll buy say they buy $1,000 worth of the token. You can get 50% or maybe more right now loaned back to you. Some of you guys have probably, maybe anyone? Let's see, anyone? We've shown the Monday concept. Write it down. Write it down before I don't show it anymore. No, I'm kidding. Different concepts with gold. The Monday concept, right? I have different concepts with gold. So what some of you guys that are new, like someone asked, what's the best strategy for gold? There's different concepts. It just depends on like how it's trading, what it's doing, at what time. Beginning of the week, end of the week, middle of the week, or time of the day even. London session, New York session, Tokyo session. Monday can start the direction for the week for gold. A lot of weeks. Monday, Tuesday even. No, he did not. Yeah, he didn't mention anything about Bitcoin, which is like fine and all dandy. Like he's the president of the United States. I think his first, things that he's got to get to work are other things, not cryptocurrency, right? So honestly, like, yeah, he didn't mention anything about Bitcoin, which I think people are like freaking out about. Even that's probably why the market dropped, because he didn't mention anything about Bitcoin. But that's kind of like good. Like it's fine. Like, yeah, didn't say anything about Bitcoin, but I don't think that's anything to panic about. There's been worse situations, like there's been bigger fear, uncertainty, doubt, or market opens tomorrow. We'll see. Like when the stock market opens tomorrow, USD CAD, look at that, it dumped, and it just wow. Yo, UCAD, keep an eye on UCAD. This could drop, maybe back down again. Maybe if this 4 hour closes bearish too, like UCAD, if the 4 hour closes bear, like it's been, USD CAD has been working this zone forever. Look at USD CAD. Got a new book, maybe. I don't know. Depends. I don't know. Yeah, I got a few. I'll show you. But 4 hour on USD CAD, if you look at that, that could be reacting bearish potentially. Books on studying gold? Nah, I've never really read a book on studying gold. The chart, I've studied the charts, so I can look. I'll make a book. I'll try to make a book one day. Or I'll make like a boot camp, or I'll make like something. I'll make a course or something one day. But a book directly on gold? No. But like there's Forex books. Most of the Forex books I've read have been on mindset. Altcoins are bleeding. Yeah, like if Bitcoin doesn't really hold the 100 tonight, maybe tomorrow, like chill day, like up, down. It's in the zone I drew. Right here. This low, demand zone around 100K. So if 100 doesn't hold, I would expect the next prices are 97,500 and then 95,000. That area. Right in there. If 100K doesn't hold, I would expect us to try to push below that, find more demand. But things are looking pretty good, to be honest, for Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yeah, gold. Everyone asking about gold. Sells right now. You can maybe pip and dip it, scalp it, but I just went over like, if you look to the left, it looks kind of sketchy there. If I look to the left, see here, breaks, then it trades higher, goes to 2750. So like to the left, maybe we're trying to do this like here, put the zone, put the green box right there. like we're basically like right here right now is how I see price. You know, you might be thinking, okay, maybe we're getting a fat sell. So you could attempt the sells. You could attempt the sells, but just be aware that if you look left, this is what could something more like this could happen. Price could push up, pull back, go up higher. Price could push up, pull back, go higher. Right? We could try to break and retest this. So you could tempt the sells here, like see if they stick. Maybe for Tokyo session, maybe for the night here, you could attempt to see if the sells stick. Manage your risk. I'm in Bitcoin buys, so I'm chilling right now. Probably till New York tomorrow. Had a good week last week. And honestly, I had a pretty crazy weekend with that Trump coin. I didn't expect my Saturday to wake up in the middle of the night and I check my Twitter and I see Trump coin is released. And I'm like, is this real? Are we living in a simulation right now? And then I see and I look on Phantom Ball, it's at $8. So what do? I buy. Well, literally, I did what probably most people did, was convert some of their other altcoins because I'm not selling my Bitcoin for this. I'm not converting my Ethereum for this. I'm not converting my Solana for this Trump coin, personally. So I took like 2 coins I really didn't care about at all. I was like, all right, I'm gonna convert these into it, and that's pretty much what the market did. But a lot of the market was converting their Ethereum. So what happened was a lot of people were converting Ethereum to Solana to Trump meme coin. You could see it if you were watching what the market was doing over the last couple of days. You could see how the price and what people were doing when, especially with in different alts too. So this is what was going on. But at the end of the day, people, who's gonna have more Bitcoin at the end of the day is what you guys gotta understand. Buys like Saylor. If you look at how much Michael Saylor, one person for his company, right, MicroStrategy, which he says is never gonna sell. He says we're never selling Bitcoin. He says we'll just keep buying it. He says if it keeps going down, we'll keep buying it. If it keeps going up, we're gonna keep buying. Like, I think his goal is just to keep buying it the same way he's been doing. And he doesn't care if no one else buys it. He's like, I think he's at the point where he's like, everyone could sell their Bitcoin. I'll just keep buying it, so I own all the Bitcoin. Like, I think that's his mindset. He's like, if Bitcoin drops to 10,000, I'll just buy it all myself. Like, I'm like, dang, man. Like, so I don't know, like how it would work with his stock. Like, wouldn't he get like what is he, like, I don't know, like, because he's taking out loans. Like, how would it work if it dropped crazy significantly? But you got countries so like El Salvador. Buys like this are only, think about it, a currency, let's call it an asset or a currency or something. Switching to orange dots. There's probably a new orange dot coming. Watch. When he does this, when he says this stuff, it means there's a big buy coming. I'm not saying this because, yeah, if Michael Saylor buys, the market pumps up. No, that's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying this because with something that diminishes over time, with supply and halving reduction, purchases like this will only exist for so long. If you have millions of people in the world that are holding Bitcoin too, an X amount of people maybe holding over one, and one person acquiring 2,530 like it's nothing, that's 2,530 Bitcoin you're never gonna own. You're never gonna own. Unless you're maybe a part of MicroStrategy and you like hold the stock or something. So like buys like this over time, 4 years from now, 8 years from now, when as buys continue and as supply gets, as the way the supply comes out over time gets reduced, right? Something to think about. Not everyone in the world I think there's what? How many people? Like, not everyone in the world will own one Bitcoin. It'll be scarce like that. It is already scarce like that because the cost of entry. So maybe, I don't know. You'll see like people talking about if you have zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, it could change your life. You know, if based on his targets, he's targeting Bitcoin to go to $13 million in 20 years, in 2040. Bear case $3 million in by the year 2040. If you go watch his videos, go to my Discord. I actually posted a really good video. So if you're a newbie, let's say a rookie in the crypto market, you should study Bitcoin and get your foot in the door with Bitcoin first. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Like, people will tell you buy meme coins, buy these alts so you can get 10x, 5x. I posted in the Discord this video, guys. I don't know if you guys seen it. If you're not in the Discord, I'll drop the link in the chat right now. But go to crypto news. Scroll back a couple days ago. Oh, yeah. How to buy crypto. Google searches all-time high. Saturday night, I literally woke up. What did I do? I woke up because I took a nap during the day. I have a weird sleep schedule. Passed out. I woke up. First thing I did was shared this to you guys. I was like, I bought at $8. Watch this video. Right here, it's on YouTube. The Digital Gold Rush. Go watch this video. If after watching this video you don't understand Bitcoin, maybe watch it 3 times. Because I watched this video for fun. Like, this is a good video. I've watched this video like 5 times. All right, go watch this video. Watch it twice. Do yourself a favor. All right, it's a long video. I put it in the Discord. It's under crypto news. You can scroll back a couple days ago. It's called The Digital Gold Rush by Michael Saylor. All right. I'll put the Discord link in the chat. Join right now. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. If you're new to the channel, I'm here live pretty much every day. You'll know if I'm not live, but we're live like every day here on the YouTube. For me, I'm mostly Bitcoin, Ethereum. For me, it's more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then going from there. I would try to divide it more like, let's see, what did you say, 20%? Like 20% Bitcoin, 10% ETH. Jasmine, I would say like you want your portfolio leaning more towards Bitcoin, ETH. Some people are more Bitcoin, ETH. Some people are more Solana, Bitcoin. Like, through time, you kind of develop what you are. Like, there's some people who are just Solana. There's some people who are just Ethereum. And then there's Bitcoin Ethereums. And then there's only Bitcoiners. Like, you could be someone who puts 80% in Bitcoin and just be, I'm a Bitcoiner. And then the other 20% is going into a couple other altcoins, starting with Ethereum, and then maybe 2 other altcoins that you like. Or you could be a higher number between Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's me. For me, my percentage is more BTC, ETH, right? In terms of percentage. Like, I would say, like, and it fluctuates. But I have a lot of quantity of Solana. Like, I have a lot of Solana tokens. Yeah, for me, like, right now, like, my portfolio right now is Bitcoin. Number 1 is Bitcoin. Number 2 is Ethereum. Number 3 is Solana. Number 4 is XRP. Then HBAR. And then Jupiter. And then Chainlink. Then Polkadot. Then Jasmine, Sui. Then ICP. For me, that's like my like when in my order right there: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, HBAR, Jupiter, Chainlink, Polkadot, Jasmy, Sui, ICP. But most, how much do I have in Bitcoin? Should show percentage. Yeah, I'm like 20. Honestly, I'm like 30% Bitcoin, 20% ETH, 20, 15% Solana, 10% XRP, 10% HBAR. Yeah, like I lean more towards Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, like that. Down. I start with Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, XRP, HBAR. I got a good amount of HBAR because I bought HBAR at 4 cents. Everyone's asking me what was that big trade. Oh, it was HBAR. I was accumulating HBAR. My average price for HBAR is 4 cents. And I've been buying it since basically June of 2023 is when I started buying it. I remember here I was up and I was like, yo, and then it came back and I was kind of a sad guy. When it came back, I bought more. Like I started buying more. H bar was a good play for me. That I did really good on. Yeah, Bitcoin looking good, like decent right now, like nothing bad. Let's go back to gold. A lot of crypto traders are different. There'll be people who tell you got to do like everyone's different. I think you kind of find like your feel for the market. I think it's better to start with Bitcoin, Ethereum, not try to go into an altcoin. There's coins you can stake like Ethereum. I'll show you for instance. I have a small account. It's recommended not to stake all your ETH. But here's like here for instance. Let me show you. Let me put the camera on. I actually made a little boot camp. Like I have videos on this that I've recorded. I'll show you real quick. Like I make Ethereum every day, and Polkadot. Not a lot. Like not a lot. You could see like today Ethereum awards, but I'll scroll and show you how long I've been doing this for on Coinbase. But I've been doing it on a ledger. You should see the ledger. On my ledger, I get like $50 a day doing this. Some days more, some days less, depending on the market. But for instance, coins sold. Let's just do type staking. Let's just filter it to just staking only. That's easier. Receives. There. But yeah, like for instance, like Polkadot, you could. I have so like people ask me, I have 15,000 Polkadot right now, coins. 15,000 Polkadot coins. How do I have so many Polkadot coins? Just in the last year, I've earned 3,000 from staking it. In the last 365 days, I've earned 3,000 Polkadot coins. So there's a lot of utility that people don't understand, and there's a reason some of these coins don't move as much. Like Polkadot, for instance, I've been staking it, and when I get to a good amount, when I get to like 200 coins, I put it somewhere else. Like for instance, this year alone, I've earned 3,000 Polkadots. Right. Well, if I just held that if I just held that like right now, that times six, right? But like some like Ethereum staking. So look at Polkadot, for instance. What can you do with something like Polkadot or Ethereum? You could stake it. If you guys are staking it, like I have a decent sized account that I'm staking. So like you wouldn't, you probably earn pennies to the dollar, depending on how much you're staking. It's like dividends for stock, but every day There was a point I stopped, I think, and then I went back. But every day, little rewards. If I just go to ETH or type dot asset, let's do Polkadot. Like if you look at Polkadot every day, yeah, $2, $2, $3, $4, four. Some days more, some days less. $2.50, depending on also where the market is. If the market's higher, it's going to be more in dollar value. I get the same amount of dot every day, but if the market's higher, like if I scroll down, there might be some days where it's more four. Like over here, you see three. Maybe some days where it's more on average in dollars in terms of dollar value at the time. On my ledger, I'm getting like more because most of it's on my ledger. That's one thing people don't understand about these tokens. Like on here, I've earned like point 0.2, not a lot, but point 0.2 Ethereum, doing nothing. But you can see the rewards, they add up. So you do it for a year. I've been doing this for a while. This is just one account to show. I like to use this account as an example because it's my smaller one. The other one's not. You won't be able to relate maybe to the other account. This will be more realistic. So I like to show this as an example. This will be more realistic. Right? So it's called staking. If you're holding Ethereum, Ethereum is a good coin to hold because you could stake it as well. Any crypto taxes? Ask an accountant. I would do that. That's my tip. Ask an accountant. I would ask an accountant. This is just all education. That's financial advice, mate. I would go speak to someone who's more equipped with that knowledge than me. That's exactly what I did. Yeah, I'm hold my plan. Rizzo. This might be a good, a good meme coin. I'm still holding Rizzo. This thing dumped. Can Rizzo have a comeback? Can whiff? Rizzo and dog with hat. Those are my. I got dog with hat, Rizzo. I guess now I sold pretty much like all my Trump coin at $68. I bought more at like 42, but not a lot. Rizzo. So haha yes, dog with hat. If you're looking at memes, dog with hat, like that's the first dog to hit $1. So if it catches up to like Dogecoin or Shiba, it would be at like multiple like higher. Rizzo's an interesting coin. That's called haha yes on Sol. Look into that. I actually put some research on that. I did some research on that one actually. I did some research. Some pudgy people are saying pudgy penguins. Haha yes. That mega coin got RKO'd. Pepe. This is my meme folio a little bit ago. It's still like the same. Rizzo. That might be an interesting one. This little guy, the hedgehog, Elon Musk. So the hedgehog, haha yes, Tesla's hedgehog mascot. The man has spoken. He retweeted this little post that had that. So everybody went crazy about it real quick. And then when you go on Tesla's website and you order something, this little guy pops up. So people have been going crazy about this coin, saying it might be something. Haha yes. They also have t-shirts on the Tesla website of this little friggin' little hedgehog. So that convicted me to buy it. That's like it takes me a level of conviction to buy a meme coin. I bought the Trump coin because Donald Trump. I bought Mega. I got RKO'd. I have like 2,000 Mega coins still, and it's still dumping. Should have just sold it. It hit $17. This was the mega coin. This was the Trump coin before this Trump coin came out. Like, it's been a coin. And some people are saying it's a scam. Some people are saying it's a real thing because they donate to veterans and stuff, and it's already hit $17. It just got messed up with official Trump coin. Official Trump coin, who knows? Like, it just depends on like why you're buying. Like, why are you buying this? What is your plan with it? Like, why are you buying it? Like Bitcoin, I know why I'm buying, what I'm doing with it. Ethereum, Trump coin, it's like, yeah, I'll throw some money there and makes, like, I'm not looking at Trump coin like I need to buy Trump coin. Oh my god, it's gonna go to $1,000. Like, I don't care about this coin. I already made like 30K. I made 116 Solana off of it. So I'm like, okay, I could buy back 20 Solana right now and just hold that. And if it does whatever, it does whatever. But I'm not sitting here trying to hold this like have a huge expectations for it. Obviously, Donald Trump, like, he's gonna be in the media for the next 4 years, so he's gonna talk about this coin probably. Like, he posted it on his Twitter, I think, in his Truth Social. So if he talks about this coin in a good way or a bad way, if he ends up coming out, but he'll like not his brother, his son already tweeted about it. His son already where are we at here? Oh man. So his son already tweeted, like, where is it? They did there it is. So there it is, Eric Trump. And then Donald Trump retweeted Eric Trump's post. So it's a legit coin. A lot of people thought it was foo-foo. Eric Trump, that's his son. He tweeted this. Donald Trump ended up retweeting this tweet. So they probably won't talk bad. There won't be any news coming out like, yeah, no, it's not our coin. They've already tweeted about it. So I would be surprised if they were like, yeah, we don't actually back it. It's not our coin. They already, clearly, and they're making tons of money off of fees. They've made like 15 million off of fees already, if I'm not mistaken. Any person I recommend, man. Wrong questions, wrong place. Yeah, don't ask me that. That's a figure it out yourself type of question, bruv. Basically, like, I'll teach you how to trade, how to do things, maybe develop your mindset, become a better version of yourself, become a better trader. Yeah, like this coin, since the next 4 years he's president, officially starting today, they talk about this coin like pumps. Let's just say, like, what if I was buying this coin, I would be like, okay, Trump coin, it's already number 24, $30 billion market cap or so, or sorry, $7 billion market cap. Wrong place here. Looking at the wrong, or I was looking at the volume. Okay, it's at $36. Let's just say it goes to Dogecoin, because it's a meme coin. You got Dogecoin at $51 billion. All right. So if I was buying this coin, what would my plan be? My plan would be maybe it catches up to Dogecoin. Like maybe it becomes, bigger than Doge or as big as Doge. I wouldn't be like, it's going to go to $10,000. It's the new Bitcoin. I don't know. Like, if I was really looking at, like, maybe what's the play with official Trump coin, maybe if it had the current market cap of Dogecoin, let's just say if Trump So, like, do you believe that? Like, the conviction of that. Like, do you believe or do you care about if it happens? Because me, I have my Bitcoin, I have my Ethereum, I have my Solana, I got my XRP, my HBAR, my ICP, my Jupiter, my Jasmy, my Polkadot, my Chainlink, my Validity. I'm pretty good, right? I'm not looking at this like, oh my god, I need to buy this. If let's just say Trump gets as big of a market cap of Dogecoin, right? Then you're looking at Trump at $250 a coin, all right? So maybe you have some conviction there. Maybe you believe that it's gonna overtake, or Shiba. Let's just say where's Shiba? Shiba's at 11. Okay, that's not so far off, but you could maybe look at it. Those are the two biggest meme coins, Shiba and Doge, right? Shiba, it's back at like $60, right? Right, what else? Right, Pepe's up here. It's bigger than Pepe already. It already overtook Pepe. Smashed Pepe. Is it a coin on, it just came out. President of the United States. Circulating supply right now is 20% out. 80% is owned by not everyone. And that 80% that owned comes out over time, comes out over the next 3 years. So the rest of the supply comes out over the next 3 years. So realistically, with that being said, like, yeah, the supply comes out over time. It could go up. Yeah, like, the guy's going to be in the media the next 4 years. One day he talks about it, like, Trump coin to the moon. We're going to do big things with Trump coin. Everyone's going to buy it. I see it as a distraction to take you away, your eyes from the real coin that you want. You really want Bitcoin, right? If maybe you can get a flip on Trump coin, and then they made Molina coin. It's like really, really, like they made a Molina coin. Like if you're sitting here like, oh my god, I need to buy Molina coin, generational wealth. Like you're thinking of crypto wrong and where the real value is. The value is here. If you're gonna say what's the best crypto coin? Well, what's been the number one crypto coin forever? It's like, what's the best stock? The number one, right? The one that's doing the best. So, I mean, Trump coin, I have some of it. I was able to get like 650, 700 coins at $8. But I sold. I only have, I can check right now, I think 114 coins left. So think about it. I went from 700 coins to I think I got 114 left. I sold most of mine. And I'll probably just hold that 114 left that I got, but I got it at $8. Remember that. I got it at 8 and 24. I bought it at 8 and 24, so a little bit more, could put a little bit more at like 40s. Yeah, 117 coins to be exact. So like I'll hold that. Maybe with like a coin like this, it's like, okay, well, where could it go? Maybe it catches up to Doge one day, becomes a big like a coin as big as Doge in terms of market cap. Doge's market cap is right here, 51 billion. Number 7. Trump number 24. So if you're looking at comparing it to Doge, like maybe that happens. And what do you get? You have from this current price, that's a 7x. Maybe it's a trade. Maybe it's there. Maybe it's the Trump trade. One of the Trump trades. Or maybe it's a way to get more people, because most of the people that are holding a coin like Doge or Shiba, think about who the holders are for Doge, who the holders are for Shiba, unless you're like some day one But most of the holders, like there's gonna be a lot of holders in this coin probably versus Bitcoin. So I see it as like a distraction, kind of a distraction. Does that mean Does that mean you can't make money on it? I've made money on the crappiest coins. I just made money on a coin called Official Elon Coin 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago. Like Official Elon Coin, random. Like, yeah, there you can make money in the market. So one thing you gotta understand for those of you guys in crypto, you can make money on something that doesn't really have like so much real value. Like, there's really nothing here with this coin. It's just a meme. It's a meme coin. Like it's a meme coin. So if maybe your portfolio, like that's why now you're seeing a lot of meme coins dump because people are like, okay, this is my new meme. this is my this is my meme. Oh, Rizzo's having a nice day. Thank you. I need that. I need Rizzo to come back. Get my meme folio back up. Rizzo, Pepe. I need Pepe to come back and whiff. I got like 10,000 whiff coins. Ethereum. Yeah, I'll buy Validity. I've been buying. I'm already a holder, so I don't plan on selling. If you can get it at 51, 50, 49, 48, like lower prices, like, because again, like I said at the beginning of the session, it's not going to go below 38 cents. The price won't go below 38. So like depending on the price you get in, obviously there's a better ROI up to like $1.10, $1. Like from here to $1, it's 94%. But if you get, there's a difference if you get like 48. If it comes even to like 48 for like the higher 40s, there's a different ROI. I was buying at 42 when I first mentioned it in the Discord. Depending on how many holders come in this bull run, the project's looking to do some things to onboard more holders. If it gets to if it was at 2,000 holders, price would be up here right now or much higher, different value. It'll get there in due time. Yeah, everyone was asking me about Trump this weekend, and I was just like, oh man, something we didn't really expect. Look at Bitcoin. Did anybody see the Bitcoin chart I posted in Discord earlier? What's gold doing? I'm not really, like I said, probably not trading gold till New York tomorrow or New York all this week. Just want to see where it's at in New York's. You might, like I said, you might get some scalping reaction here. 27.25. I think you just, because I'm in Bitcoin, I want to be, I like just being in one trade at a time. And I'm pretty heavy in Bitcoin buys right now. So like you could see if 27.25 holds on gold. Like it's maybe just gonna chill here or reject. Like it just rejected a couple pips and pulled back. But look at Bitcoin, for instance, the chart I posted earlier. I don't know if I have the markup still. I think it's still in my zone. I was looking for a break and retest there. I said, man, I gave you guys. I don't want to talk about it. The setup, the callouts I did on Bitcoin even last week, when I was like, I could do this or this. Three things happened that I said Bitcoin could do. This low's holding, like 100K's holding. Maybe London brings in volume, and the 4-hour gives a solid rejection. Trades up in London. Posted this chart, and I did say in Discord earlier today, I'm gonna be keeping my eyes on Bitcoin. I did say this area, look at this area, 100,000, 102,500. I did say this earlier today. That was kind of the only thing I was keeping my eyes on. I had mentioned that. Everyone asked me if I see something on gold, like I'll post it in Discord, guys. Like everyone, I get 20 messages every hour of the day. Like, what do you see on gold? What do you see on gold? What do you see on gold? Is there a gold setup right now? If I see a gold chart and a good one that I like, that's good, a good chart, a good signal, a good analysis, I'll post it in the Discord, guys. You don't gotta message me and DM me, all day. Like, what's gold doing? What's gold doing? Is it a sell? Is it a buy right now? If I see a sell, if I see an analysis, I'll throw it up. Just stay tuned. Like, when it's there, it'll be there. If there's nothing there, I'm not gonna really bother posting a chart, right? You guys, that's why you guys stay patient. Like, I notice just from watching the Discord chat, it seems any time of the day, at any time, someone's looking for a setup on gold. I section when I look for setups. I'm not, if it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't care what gold's doing. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Who cares? It's 4 p.m. If it's 6 p.m. in the afternoon, I don't care what gold's doing, right? Like, if it's Friday, 1 p.m., I don't really care what gold's doing. If it's even Friday, some days, some weeks. So like, I noticed in the Discord, pretty much every hour of the day, like, is gold to sell right now? Is gold to buy? You don't have to be like that on the market. You don't have to look at the market okay, is it sell right now? Is it buy? You can section it out. Like, you can, okay, I'm going to go to the chart at this time every day and see what the chart looks like. Just wait and go to the chart at a certain time. Outside of that time, you don't care what the chart's doing. Or you could go to 2 different times a day and see what the chart's doing. Or you could go to 3 different times of the day. You could go to the chart in New York session. See how's New York opening. You could go to the chart in Tokyo session. See how Tokyo's opening. You could go to the chart in London session. See how London session's opening. You don't necessarily have to be looking at the chart at every hour of the day. Like, is it a sell? Is it a buy right now? You can efficiently use the time more effectively by, okay, I'm going at this time to see what the chart looks like. If there's something there and you have good eyes, you'll see something. If there's something not there, come back a different time, come back the next day. Trading doesn't always have to be every moment of the day, especially at certain times. Like I said, looking left. Remember I said sells, they could be aggressive, they could be sketchy. Because I noticed like 5 of you guys said sells in the chat. Someone said at 7:23 earlier. The reason I said to look left, like, you got to look left on gold at times. And you got here. So this is what price could be kind of trying to do when you look to the left. Remember I said that not long ago. So you have 2 scenarios for gold tonight. Either, you get those sells, or you're waiting to see if it's a break and retest here. Maybe break above, get a pullback, and market continues up more. Trends up more. Sells, maybe not holding for now. It depends on what this hour does in 34 minutes, if this hour drops or the next one. But if not, you could possibly break and retest above this level. It went down a little bit there. You can even see kind of a break and retest just happened. Even when you look at here, like, it just touched that high there. There's probably resistance on the 1 hour that we just touched right there. Yeah, just a little break and retest there. USD CAD looks kind of interesting on the 4 hour. This red candle coming out with this really big wick that just happened. Like, a really big wick just happened that took out the high. Pretty big wick on the top side. And now we're getting a 4 hour bearish candle forming. 2 hours left on the candle. The next candle would be interesting, like, if it pulls back. Like, this might have been a local top forming to where it sends it down. USD CAD looks interesting. It keeps coming to this zone every week. Even today morning, it just dumped. So gold, it's set 27.25. You're either holding 27.25 or breaking it. You could, you don't go all in on every trade. Like, if you see 2 scenarios, you could say, okay, if you're willing to trade both, like, it's either you're waiting for this or you're taking sells. If sells don't hit, you always have this as maybe a secondary setup to where you could make back what you lost and maybe more, right? That's what I see on gold right now. Is just 27.25 right now, 4 hours testing it. There's 3 hours left on this 4 hour. So the market's testing that 27.25 high. If you flip down, what's silver doing? Silver, dollar has some gap going on, weird open there, you know. Market was slow today for Forex. Now tomorrow, well today, now going into tomorrow, it's going to pick up more momentum. You'd have to watch that 27.25. That's definitely a key price I'd say to keep an eye on. For these next hours, like tonight going into London. Now we're in Tokyo session, pre-London session, Tokyo. You may hold that. That's all I really see right now. And then if you go to the left, remember, if you go to the left, you can see how this level, if we break above it, breaking above could take the price higher. But then there could be a pullback for a possible retest. You can see even when it came higher to here, there was a much bigger pullback that dumped. Still ended up going up after that pullback. So 27.25, you could try scalping it or seeing if this 4 hour holds. Like this 4 hour still has 3 hours left. If not, break and retest. That's all I see. I know everyone's wondering what gold's going to do. I'm interested in what Bitcoin's going to do today. These are the setups. So on Bitcoin, I like to wait for those pullbacks. So we'll talk about this more later in the week, but we talked about it last week. Right, so like marking a good number, like 100,000, that's an obvious psychological price. It's like 10,000, 1,000, $100. Those zeros. 1,205. If you look at this, that's another. So these are institutional levels. So you gotta understand is these prices are where there's going to be buyers and sellers in the market. It's where there's going to be demand. Okay. $97,000. Go back to, it was Thursday session. I called out. I literally Thursday session. I said wait for 97,500 possible pullback. So these levels are the institutional levels. These prices right here. So on Bitcoin, all I'm doing is marking horizontal lines every $2,500 apart from each other. Again, you can rewatch this. I'm just going fast briefly right now. You can always rewatch this. You may see buyers and sellers coming at these prices. Like look at 100K. We were at 100K over here. Big sell down to 97,500, which is a demand zone. Look, when we broke 102.5, we went up. We've actually pulled back to 100K once here. That's what took us up to almost pretty much 110,000. 100K again. So like, this is like, it could even, like price, with my eyes, price could come down and still hold all of this. But you'd want to be seeing like some strong price action here. Like we're getting some rejection going into a good time of the night where maybe market gives strong enough support here. That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see Bitcoin make this move. Hopefully we can. I'm already in it. I've been buying this zone. I mentioned in Discord earlier today that we had a chat there too. I mentioned I'd be buying in this zone. earlier today in the afternoon. And when it first went there, I said you could probably get it for scalping. I mentioned in the chat that we have in Discord that there was even time to get in it. Like, it not that long ago, it just hit 100K. Like, there was time to wait for this. Like, you could have got an entry around 100K, 101, 10. Like, could have got entries in here. Try to work it out of this zone. See if price can hold out of this zone. Looks like it may. From a 4-hour standpoint. Let me check the chat. If there's any questions, type them in the chat, guys. Let me see. The world is saved. Which website is that? That's called... I'm thinking you're talking about this one, right? Yeah. That's called market cap of. So I could take, like, let's go, I could take Ethereum and say, okay, whoop. Or what's like XRP? Like, you go XRP with the market cap of Ethereum. Let's check that out. XRP would be at, right now, $6.81 if it had the market cap of Ethereum. I want to see what H bar would be with, like, imagine H bar. Where's H bar right now? Should be up here, number 15. Where would H bar be with, like, top 10 would be Tron or Cardano. If H bar becomes a top 10 crypto, so we go H bar, let's just say the market cap of, let's say Cardano, ADA, that's top 10 right there, right now. If we squeeze into the top 10, it's about market cap is one thing you gotta understand. Like a coin, you might look at it like, oh, it's about market cap, because if you look at H bar with the price of ADA, it's almost at $1. If that happens, I'm a happy guy. H bar with XRP market cap would probably be insane. Yeah, $4. That's how you can look, like, get realistic comparisons, like Chainlink, like to be like, okay, like how much money does this need to hit this price? If you're sitting here like Chainlink to $1,000 or like something might be unrealistic. You may be like, I'm gonna hold this coin till it's $10 or $100, but it might be super. It might be like 100x or something. It might be super far out, right? SL for Bitcoin is around like 97,000, 98,000, like this low. Previous low down here. Trump walking out. Oh, my TV turned off. The world's saved. Yeah, Bitcoin's saved too. No, Bitcoin's strong, but who knows if it's interesting. I think Bitcoin still would have went up if Kamla won, but it wouldn't have went up as much, and then your altcoins wouldn't have done anything. Like Jasmy, like what's Jasmy with? Jasmy came atop. Jasmy's been bleeding out, doing bad right now. It's number 78. At one point we were like number 50 for Jasmy. We came up pretty good for Jasmy, like $2-3 billion market cap in here. Came up pretty good on Jasmy. Like if Jasmy becomes a top 20, like a top crypto this run, then it could hit decent prices. Like if you were like compared to like ADA's market cap, yeah, they need to do some work. You know, if it hits ADA's market cap, 73 cents, or you know, one of these. That's where you look at like more realistic comparisons in certain situations. Gold, big short soon. The Trump short, maybe. You could watch it around 27. Like I said, I got the black chart over here. You could watch it around literally the price it's at right now, like 27.25, like I've been saying for the last like hour or so. either break and retest, or you hold here. Maybe this candle closes bearish. You get a bearish close. A bearish close here on the 4 hour could be more significant or signify a reversal. Like a good bearish close. That's one thing you can always wait for, like when you're at peaks, when you're at higher points. Like see this candle right here? See how it closed bearish, and then after that candle you go down for like 4, 8, 12, like over a day. So when you're at higher points on the chart, you can wait for candles like that, or even like see this crazy looking candle, bearish, or at a high point on the chart. A lot of them weren't working. Like gold's been interesting. Like you see all these bearish candles, reject bearish candle. None of them were sticking until up here. Crazy thing is, we were on this candle Thursday morning, and I said, this candle didn't work. This candle didn't work. This candle didn't work. So I'm like, the odds of this candle working are more favorable because it did that candle didn't work. If you look at like bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle, none of them go down, not really. Scalping maybe. Then up here you get your bearish candle. So you'll get a few little like, see, bearish candle, doesn't hit. And then you get that bearish candle, reversal. That can happen. Yeah, looking like we're flipping on the 4 hour here. Like 27.25. Could be some sells. If I sell, I'll probably have a bigger stop loss, but take multiple entries. Like my maximum stop loss would be 27.34. Where could you target? Well, you could have multiple targets. Just depends on how long you're trying to hold the trade for. But target one would be like 27.18, to be honest, because that's where the high is. If you're looking for a secondary target, what's that? Yeah. Like, I don't see it dumping like crazy, but for sells, like, that's realistic maximum target. 27.18, 27.14, 27.10. Like, I mean, 27.25 just reacted like 20 pips, but that would be, if you're looking for it to drop, especially if this 4 hour closes bearish, then 27.18. That's what I would see for gold right now. Bitcoin holding. Hopefully this pumps up to 108 because I'm in buys, and like that's the only trade I'm in right now is Bitcoin buys. Hopefully get a mega pump. Like on MT5, I'm in an Ethereum on leverage. I'm in an Ethereum trade that I'm trying to swing. Trying to swing it up to like 4K plus. Like if you're trading Ethereum on like leveraged, you could try scaling in it. Like right now is not a bad buy. If you put a stop loss down here. I have like a 10x leverage position with the liquidation price down there, so I'm basically in it until liquidation, if you're asking me. And I'm waiting for that breakout. I think Ethereum soon, because like look at the market. Look what just happened with the market. Super like everyone, most traders, like if you look at the holders for, let's see how many holders there are for that Trump coin. Probably, I think there's like 800,000 coin holders. Like Trump. 805,000 holders. Damn. So Ethereum hasn't been like doing a whole lot. Soon it's gonna wake up. If you're looking at Trump, like you'd want to see like it literally just came back to the last support on the 4 hour. The only support you can actually see on the 4 hour, that red candle right there. Because after that red candle, you could see straight buyers. So pretty much like back in that. People are asking me on Instagram, like, what do you think about Trump? What do you think about Trump? Is it going to go up? People are messaging me up here, like, should I buy it? Like, because I posted on Instagram saying how I sold it. The amount of DMs that I got, like, what, bro? You don't think it's going to go to $100? Like, why are you selling? Why are you selling? I was like, I'll buy back if it crashes to 30. That's literally what I DM people. I bet those same people are buying up here. Like why? Like, well, I literally sold once it pumped. Now it dumped. Now it's like, think about all the people. So many people are probably buying up here. So many people. Like noobs. Like it dumped 60%. Now you like this is when you want like a market like this. Something that's down 60%. That's maybe down 70 or 80. It could go probably maximum down 80% before it goes into another buy. It's down 60%. Maximum pain would probably be like 80% for this coin before it goes back up to whatever your targets are. I'm just holding what I have left from my sell. That's all. That's my plan for Trump coin. I have like over 100 coins left over. I don't care about getting it to 1,000 coins or 200 coins. What I do with my coins is I have goals. Like Bitcoin, my goal is to get to X amount of Bitcoin. All right, my goal is to get to 100 Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, my goal is to get to 100 Bitcoin. I'm more than halfway there. So like, I have a goal with Bitcoin. With Ethereum, I'm almost at 1,000 Ethereum. Right, I have goals for these different cryptos, right? Rather than, you know, oh, I gotta buy Trump coin. I have goals for things like I want to get to 100 Bitcoin, or I want to get to this. I want to get to X amount of Ethereum. I want to get to 5,000 Solana. Different goals, right? That people have, right? I'm not looking at Trump like, I'm looking at Trump right now like, okay, yeah, I have 100 coins. If it goes to $1,000, if it goes to $100, if it goes to 250, whatever. Don't really care. So I know a lot of people asking about it. That's why I showed you the Dogecoin, because if you're sitting here like $1,000 for Trump, I don't know. Who knows what it does? That's why I showed you this. What I see more realistic would be if it gets as big as Doge sometime. Well, Doge is taking as big as it to get, but also this is Donald Trump, the president of the free world here. So that would be maybe more of a realistic trade. When you're looking at market cap. If a dog meme, it's again a dog meme. Now you got a president meme. Maybe. So any last questions? Let me know if you guys have any more questions. This is our first session of the week. We weren't on this morning, but we will be on tomorrow morning. What time do I chart? Well, this time, the times I'm live. Think about it. I'm live 8 p.m. Look at the times I go live. Pay attention to when I go live. Another time would be in London session. I like to look at the market in London session. But at my level, it doesn't take a lot to be efficient. It doesn't take a lot of time to be like, oh, there's something here. I can play video games and watch the charts in the corner of my eye. Like I'm chilling. Like I'm not sitting here glued always. But yeah, like right now is a good chart time. New York session. Think about your Forex market hours. You have different Forex market hours. If you have any last questions, type them in the chat before we get off in 15 minutes. We're going to wrap it up in 15 minutes. We'll be on for tomorrow. Right now, I'm just in Bitcoin buys. Like your opens, right? for your sessions. My water. I'm always leaving my water. Gold soon, big short, maybe. God's plan. What type of Mac do I have? Just like the big one. Oh, the big one. The big screen one. MacBook Pro. I mean, next I'm gonna get just a computer setup. Probably after this bull run, I'll invest in just something I don't have to buy every 3 years. Trust me, like a Mac's great until you have to keep buying one every 3 to 5 years. If you stream like I do and you're on the chart, you put as much time and you stream and record and do what I do, especially if you do what I do. Like if you just use it every day for a couple hours, it'll last you a good amount of time. But for what I do, I've had to buy a new MacBook every 3 years. I stream. Do I think DXY will bounce or maybe fill the gap a bit, but I think DXY will be bearish soon. We gap down quite a bit. We gotta see how this looks in New York because it'll clean up. I think it'll clean up tomorrow. Yeah, that's ugly. Gotta see how this looks tomorrow. Maybe it fills the gap, retraces. Yeah, it could fill the gap, and then yeah, that's true. This chart opened completely ugly here. I'm in Bitcoin buys on my MetaTrader. Futures, yeah, futures. Like, where's your liquidation price? You can try to scale in lightly around this 100K area. I have a liquidation price with Ethereum. I like for futures. That's why for spot futures, like perpetual futures, on like Bybit or something. I'm in ETH. I'm trying to swing this for February, March, and hold, get that 10x, 1,000%. If it hits 4,200, if it hits 4,000, I'll be up 58K. If it hits 4,500, I'll be up like 98K or something like that. Like, cause around there, could be like if I can hold this and I don't get liquidated, it might be a 6-figure trade loading. If I can hold this till March and it goes, like if Ethereum runs and I have a big position on Ethereum right now. Broker does pretty quick withdrawals. Yeah, same day usually, next day if you're doing crypto. They have other withdrawal methods, but I've only done crypto. Bitcoin. I did one, go look at the Discord, I did one on Friday. It literally hit in 40 minutes. And literally I was able to buy Solana that, like I was able to convert the coins in that moment and the market went up. Oh, it was great timing. But I have an Ethereum trade if it's big. I hope it plays out. It'd be a good trade. It could be a 50K. It could be at least like a 50K to 6-figure trade if I hold it to higher positions. If I don't get liquidated. As long as Ethereum doesn't come down to here, I'm good. As long as it doesn't come down to here, I'm good. Let me check. You can do Ethereum. They're going to be adding cryptos soon, and they're going to be adding a different platform. If you know what Trade Locker is. Can you trade Link? Like Link? That's a good question. Let me see the list. Assets, crypto. There's ADA. There's Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, BNB, Doge, EOS. Pretty much like those main ones. LTC, OMG, Quant, QTU, Sand, TRX. No, there's no Link. XRP, XLM. I only like to mainly trade Bitcoin because I understand it more. And Ethereum. Link's pretty clean. It respects some prices pretty good. Every dollar. Like if you look at Link and you put every dollar on Link, like you start with 30. on link and you go to 20, so there's a $10 range, but you put the dollars on link, you could buy you could buy at the dollars, or mark every dollar as your support and resistance level on Chainlink, and you'll see, like, if you're watching it and you're spending time like on the chart just watching it, you'll see in moments like so many times where it hits one of these dollars and reacts. So every dollar on link can be like a good support and resistance. Oh yeah, if you're in US, yeah, yeah. Every dollar on link's nice. Chainlink should go up. There's a lot of demand with it because Trump's company, I guess, has been buying it. But yeah, I'm just checking the chat. XRP, decent pullback too. Went for the breakout. See the breakout, so liquidity just captured breakout, kind of like Solana. Look at Solana, kind of like this. Let me show you something before I get off in a little bit. See this trend line breakout, so it didn't hold. Like, you have this trend line breakout and it came back. It's like false breakout, boom, big pullback. Real breakout happened. XRP, look at that chart. Look at this breakout. Look at this breakout. But boom, pullback just happened. I think for XRP, as long as we stay above $3, it's good for looking for like buys. $3, $2.90. So the $2.90 to $3 area for XRP. You can see there was a strong move off of that today. Made a higher high. And this structure didn't take out that high though. So like above that $3 for XRP might be something interesting. $3 and above, like you got $2.90, $3. Right now price is at $3.10. Yeah, like gold, like, because remember Forex is kind of slow yesterday. We're gonna really see with gold. You gotta remember, like, a lot of times Monday starts the direction. I forgot to show this so much, but I did mention it a little bit earlier. The Monday, like if you look at last Monday, for instance, Sunday, Monday, kind of starts bearish as Sunday, Monday opens, but like Monday was really buys. Kind of like this week, Sunday right here starts bearish. It literally started bearish on the open, but buys. It's really, so like where the market kind of, like, you see how the market's lower here in the beginning of the week. Go back to last week, Monday. So here's Monday, the Monday low makes a low on Monday. Might have made a low here for Monday. Like, that's one thing to just kind of consider maybe for the week ahead. If you look at the last 3 Mondays, crazy. Look at the last 3 Mondays on gold. They've all been buys for the whole week. This is called the Monday low, technically, because, like, so what you gotta understand about the market is a weekly candle. So you gotta understand about a weekly candle is gonna have the highest and the lowest point. So at some point in the week, found. So at some point in the week, you're gonna have made your lowest point of the week and your highest point of the week, right? At some point. A lot of times the beginning of the week can be that highest or lowest point in regards to what we're going right now. Like the lower point, like if you look at the last few Mondays on gold here, I have them marked with a red line. Yeah, I'm gonna change the streaming banner so the ECABs isn't so much in the way, make it more outlined. I'll fix that probably for tomorrow or the next day, maybe the next 2 days. But yeah, all those red lines are Monday. That's just what you gotta know about them. You can see I marked Monday. Today, there's Monday. Well, Monday's right here. Maybe I can take an image. That help? No, that hides the Mondays. There you go. There's an image. So you can see the Mondays there. Last 3 Mondays. Look what price did. Came into a low in the open of the week when you look at gold. So realistically, we're Monday still right now. We're going into Tuesday. It could be trying to go up all week. If you look at this chart that I put in front of you, you can see literally Monday. The last 3 Mondays have done the same thing with price and what it did for the rest of the week. Even the last 4 Mondays, actually, when you look at it. When you really look at it, even the last 4 Mondays, there's another Monday here, the Christmas week, but that was a really slow week, but it even went up all the way till Friday, even that week. When you look at, so you look at the last 4 Mondays, actually, they kind of did the same thing, where it's like, okay, it's kind of dropping off, but there's like a buy. Even that Monday went all the way up till Friday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. Remember last week I was saying? I was selling, there was a session I was selling gold live last week. There were some people talking smack to me in the chat. And I said, watch, I'm going to end up posting a screenshot on my story about the sells. I ended up getting out of those sells right here. Or Friday morning. I ended up getting out right here. I woke up and got out. Everyone thought I was crazy for selling here. I was selling at 27.12, and then I ended up closing those for exit, and then I got in at 27.15, 27, and I held it. I survived that sell. But yeah, when you look at the last Mondays, guys, just kind of a heads up for gold for the week. We'll see where it's at in the morning. I'm going to be back on in New York session. And we're going to wrap it up in 2 minutes here. So if there's any last questions, feel free to ask. Make sure if you're new, you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live here every day of the week. And we'll be live tomorrow for New York session, New York Open. So that's going to be at 7 a.m. Eastern time. We're actually live before New York session. So I can't even see the text here. Doesn't seem to be showing. Because the screen is the background. Bugger. That's annoying. So I'll be back on tomorrow morning, guys, 7 a.m. Eastern time. That's New York time. I don't know what time that is for your local country. It might be like 1 p.m. somewhere else, 12 p.m. somewhere else, and it might be 4 a.m. somewhere else. Might be 10 a.m. somewhere else. So depending on your time zone, but tomorrow I'll be live again for New York session. If you guys have any last questions, feel free to ask before I wrap it up in the next couple minutes. I'm going to check the chat. I'll be here for 5 more minutes. Type in the chat if you guys got any questions. Let me know. Would you say trade levels? I'm a naked trader. Price action, candlesticks, whole numbers, market structure. Four-hour close bullish on Bitcoin. Fair value gap in that area. We had a bullish close on BTC above 100K on the 4-hour. That's a good place to start if we're going to get a swing up. This 4-hour may try to come back in that wick. So if I was looking for entries like 102, between 100K and 102, you know, averaging some entries in there. Not putting a full position size right now. I wouldn't put I'd enter a position like if I was gonna enter, I don't know, let's say I was gonna enter a 0.2 on Bitcoin. Maybe right here I would enter an 0.005. If price goes down a bit, enter another 0.005. If price goes down a bit, enter a 0.1. Like try to scale in different entries in the market. So right now, obviously, you're at like a high. You buy here. It's not the best entry. You're not really getting. Market could run up, but it's not the best entry. You'd maybe want it to come down, test this area one more time. Maybe it can, which is realistically, if it did that, if price did that, right, it would be testing the 4-hour wick, right? See these candles over here to the left? That's what they did. See how this candle has a wick, and then the next one comes out like 2 wicks there, so we'd form like bottom wicks there potentially. You'd want to see, because I even said like you could try earlier in Discord. I said you could try scalping this zone, but you'd want to watch how it holds 100K. If it holds 100K, price could come down today or by tomorrow morning, or maybe even in the morning tomorrow. We're getting this setup. Looks like it'll come back down to try to test like 101, maybe even the 100 area, potentially react there, give you a move out. But this 4-hour, 3 hours and 54 minutes left on it. Maybe in London it pops up while everyone's sleeping, because again, everyone was just so focused on inauguration. Trump. Gonna order some Uber Eats. Hungry. So now, like, it's inauguration's coming to like the close, right? Everyone's gonna go to bed. Next thing you know, USA buys $50 million worth of Bitcoin. Next thing you know, everyone's sleeping. That's the announcement. That's kind of the thing I think everyone's waiting for, an announcement too. Like, if USA announces, because Oklahoma, the state of Oklahoma, strategic reserve, and Bitcoin. So a lot of states. But if the U.S. government says, okay, we're buying $50 million of Bitcoin a day we're buying X amount of Bitcoin a day for the next, imagine that. Some announcement like that comes out sooner or later, it'll have a big impact to the market. That's what a lot of people are waiting for, but we're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, we'll be back on in the morning. Make sure you tune in. I would tune in every morning this week if you can, or come on these sessions at night. We'll be on tomorrow night as well, and then Wednesday, Thursday night. We usually don't do sessions Monday night. We usually do them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, but I didn't hop on this morning. Well, make sure you hop on tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, because we'll recap everything we talked about tonight, tomorrow night, and maybe some things in the morning. Like, we'll see where Bitcoin's at in the morning, but tomorrow morning we'll mainly look at gold, see where it's at in New York session. Obviously, like I said, we just looked at gold a couple times. It's testing 27.25. Could get some reactions there. Maybe come down to 27.18, 27.14, right? If it holds 27.25, bearish, probably come down to 27.18, 27.14 for bearish. That could be a good scalp short trade. At the most, maybe like 27.10. Like I said, like I'm not seeing right now a dump. I'm seeing like this, something like that. If it holds 27.25, if it doesn't get above there. And more like it could correct down into there, maybe 27.14, 27.18 is what my eyes are seeing at first. And then I'm seeing 27.14 after that. So for the few of you who are still on here, maybe this is setting up. You could even see this. So this is the 2 hour. You could see if the 2 hour. So the 4 hour obviously takes at times longer than the 2 hour to close, depending on the time. Even a 2 hour close, or what's the 1 hour looking like? We just got a 1 hour bearish close, which is suggesting again it could maybe correct down to like 27.18, 27.14. Could try to correct down. Maybe there's bullish again. If you look at that price action building up, like it looks like where we are right now, 27.25. Market wants to come down to maybe do something like this, find another buy. Maybe it's London bearish, New York bullish. The moving averages, if you notice, these moving averages are here coming up, indicating maybe price wants to go near the moving averages. If you go to the 4 hour, you'll see there's a moving average below us. See, there's a blue moving average right here, indicating, okay, we're here on price. We could come closer together between moving average and price. Right, where price is and where the moving average is, we could come a bit closer, but with that distance, they could connect more. Like these could come up more, which price comes closer to. But yeah, I'm out. Peace out, peace out, peace out. That's it for the night. We'll be on tomorrow.
You're watching a